Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Welcome to PBE testing, and we are playing SANTE. We're actually using his Prestige Edition skin. And again, one of the biggest things I will say about the champion, we're going to give it a go, but like, my god, he has skipped leg day. I'll just say that right away. So worth knowing, we're on the PBE. Everybody is a Twitch sub or Twitch viewer right now. We are directly against Shmion. Now, if you're just watching this because you want to watch SANTE, that doesn't mean anything to you. Shmion is in my Clash team, and he is our top laner. He is a master top laner on EU West. So this will give a pretty good example of like how SANTE can do. Obviously, I have been master this year, not in top lane, master in mid. But yeah, I don't think Shmion is going to play completely all out. But yeah. Oh, people in Twitch chat are saying this is apparently not the Prestige version. This is just the normal Emprian. I did select the Prestige, but I guess it didn't work. So another thing always to mention is lag. So with PB testing, a lot of people always forget, you know, and they'll watch a content creator stomp or whatever. Ratings are all over the place. There's, you know, Shmion's master. I am right now in Diamond. I don't want to give that away because I'm going to be putting this in amongst the main account stuff. But like, there will be golds, there might be silvers. You know, it's going to be all over the place when it comes to ranks. And also MS. So I'm on 160 MS. That's really bad. So please, obviously, whenever you watch a content creator on playing a new champion, take it with like a little bit of a pinch of salt. Because, you know, if you watch a content creator on a new champion and, oh my god, they stomp like crazy. Okay, he is very slow. The chance of that content creator, like just in a very unfair, unbalanced rating matchup is very high. So his Q is, as you see, you can use it once, twice, and when he hits something, he gains a stack. And on the final version of it, if you hit your opponent, as you saw, Shmion flew to me. So obviously, I've not played the champion yet. This is first game, first impressions, everything. But I was in the dev meeting with the guy that made him. And the guy that made him said that this champion should be able to lane bully. Now, people in my Twitch chat, who obviously have potentially watched content creators' videos already, have said a lot of content creators apparently have been finding him quite lackluster in that he does no damage. Now, again, he is a tank. The lag is definitely not helping. He is a tank. You know, they're not ultimately designed to do all the damage in the world. But even with his ultimate, it's designed to make him very squishy. And that apparently is happening. His mana is very high cost. But yeah, that is supposed to be what's happening. But potentially, what I have heard some people say is his damage is even potentially a bit lackluster when he goes in ult. And obviously that's not supposed to be the case. He is supposed to do a decent amount of damage when he's in it. But the good news about that is that's just numbers. If the stat transfer of what his tank stats then give him in damage stats when he ults, yeah, that's just a simple change in the numbers, and they should be able to fix that. So that's not too bad. That is definitely what I would say is fixable. Hey, first blood and bot lane. So I will say what I have, you know, again, I like to be pretty open and transparent with how we're doing testings here. What I've asked from the people who are in this game is you can play the game, but let's just try not make it a stomp, like an absolute stomp in bot lane or an absolute stomp in mid, because if it's a stomp somewhere else on the map, it just takes away from any point of playing like SANTE. And then when we get into more of a late game situation, then we can see if I as SANTE can do anything in late game that can make an impact. Like, again, me and Shmion are going to be fighting quite a lot, but the rest of them will still fight. Oh, it's nice that I can dodge that. They will still fight. They'll still play the game, but they won't probably be playing like crazy all out. And yeah, he is really mana hungry. I guess I am using the Q relatively on cooldown, and maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Hey, Rad Elf dude, 46 months. Thank you so much, my dude. I mean, that's not too bad. Got the ignite. And if you don't die from an ignite play, it's good. Mana use, though, is just crazy high. Oh, I'm dead. Allop! Ah, level 6. If I was level 6 and that was like an even fight, then I think we might have been okay. But I also wouldn't have had the mana to ult anyway. Was close, though. Oh, I don't know if he's going to get that. Oh, so close. Alright, so again, can die, but that is, to be fair, like, if I wasn't playing Cassante, if I was playing something else, I would have still died. That wasn't a Cassante thing. That was a Camille getting level 6 and killing me from having the level 6. So that's not too bad. Some people are saying, do you think tier would be good? Maybe. Oh, look how close I was to level 6. Potentially is, you know, we're going to just do with a relative standard build. And it hasn't obviously asked me to build a tier or recommended me to build a tier. And for those that are like, where would this recommendation come? This recommendation, when a champion is brand new on the PB, would have come from the devs who have made the champion. So I'm just going to follow what it's telling me to do. We might do a couple Cassante games because some people, again, have said there are people who are having more success with the champion if they're building Bruiser. So maybe we'll do this first game as the intended tank design. There we go. I try to get through the wall for the ult, but this is my ult. So this is where Cassante, as you can see, half of my health bar is now not available. And everything just does a bit more damage. And it lasts about 30 seconds. What, 20 seconds for rank 1. That's not too bad. Hey, Tam Tam. See if I can get... Yeah, me wave! Me only flev. Yes, I believe you can recast your ultimate early on if you want to go back to being tanky. I believe yes. If anybody watching live has got any questions, please do put them in chat, because I'm sure people in the YouTube comments might have similar questions, and I can hopefully try to answer those as I'm playing. Obviously, I don't know everything about the champion, but yeah. I don't know, Jamaican Goose. It should be able to work. Okay, they get the Dragoon. Oh, Kadoosh. Kadoosh. Ooh, nice play. Oh, Hekarim. Alright. And one thing I will say, nearing the end of the game, I don't think Shmion will be watching, but what I'm actually going to do is obviously remember, Shmion is a master level EUS top laner. I will ask Shmion in all chat when we get nearer the end of the game to be like, what was it like laning against me? I'm going to be honest, I don't think he's really struggled that much. And, like, you know, part of it, as you can't hide it, it might just be me. I might be able to be playing this champion slightly wrong. I might be missing something. So that's the thing with new champions. Not going to play it perfectly straight away. But, like, remember when I was in the meeting, they have said and stated that they do believe he's going to be one of the hardest champions to play in the game, in terms of skill and stuff like that. Mechanically, he doesn't seem that way. So I will say that's my first impression. Doesn't seem that hard mechanically, but where it's going to be hard for him is obviously it's the decision making of when do I go tank? Do I go tank now? Because if I go tank now, damage now, I could die. Okay, the damage is very low. Yeah, the skin is amazing. They did a good job with that. I don't do any damage. Wow. Yeah, he's supposed to be a lane bully, by the way. That's what the dev said. He's supposed to lane bully. Don't really feel like I can lane bully the Camille. And I feel like if we just had an all-out fight, I think I would just die. Personally. Right now. But we'll see. I kind of want to get the fight over back in this area. I do feel like I've been pushing it a bit too automatically. Because that's where... You know when you play against a Tahm Kench top lane, and they like to get you near your tower, and they do the play to get you under the tower? I feel that's what SANTE also might try to do in his own variants. Is try to get you in this area, and then through this wall, then ult. Oh, there we go. So, obviously, we've only really been able to do two things this game so far. And also, just to confirm, I pressed ultimate and I got back in tank form, but I didn't get my health back. You get your stats and tankiness back, obviously, but not your actual health. Potentially, they should give him his health back, or some of the health back. I feel that's going to be really hard. So wait, right now... Huh? Ah! Oh, that stop! Obviously, I am getting some ganks here, which is helping. But I'm not getting hardly any of the kills. I do potentially, and what I was actually going to say before, he does seem really good when it comes to having ganks. I know, obviously, ideally, you don't want a champion just to be good to receive ganks, but, like, he's got a lot of control that I can just keep an opponent where I want them, and they can get ganked quite easily. But yeah, someone just made the point of my current stats, etc. I lost 45% of my health, apparently to gain... Right now, I'm only gaining... Oh my god. I'm only gaining... That is really bad math. Honestly, I think it just might be a math thing. Well, that's a lot of people. I'm dead. I could have flashed. Sorry, yeah, I was a bit distracted. We are losing 45% max health, 65% of our bonus armor and stuff, and 65 of our magic resist bonus to gain 14 attack damage, 14 omnivamp. That's really bad. What about now? 22. That's still really bad. They need to potentially up that percentage. And maybe it is worth knowing, this might be one of the first times ever, potentially the first time ever, that usually when it comes to a new champion on the PBE, they start broken and then they tone it down. Maybe this is like one of the very few times and it's actually the other way around. Maybe they've started low and they'll build it up. That's my only kind of guess at the moment, because that's the only thing that actually makes sense to me. Yeah, Iceborne has Sheen again, yes. Is that... It's not a mythic anymore. Yeah. Oh, no, it is. I thought it wasn't a mythic. What? I'm very confused. I thought some of these items shouldn't be mythics anymore. Is this a mythic? Is Sunfire a mythic? Wait, Sunfire's not a mythic. Oh, I didn't buy a mythic as my first item. Oh, God, I'm so squishy. I'm way too squishy. You want some? my thing. There is no chance. Okay, rank 2. Guys, I ranked up my ultimate to level 2 and I now get 25. Woo! Woo! Honestly, I kind of enjoy his kit, and I will say that. So that's a good thing. I do kind of enjoy his kit. Just in the current state of League of Legends, he doesn't work right now. But I honestly just think it's a numbers issue. Yeah. I mean, it's a... Yeah, but... It's an auto attack reset, but it's hard to use an AA reset when you're lagging like nuts. So I do think he has a chance to be okay, because I like his kit. His kit seems cool. But I'm not advocating much for his damage to go... well, the funny thing is, like slightly debated power just said, I was advocating for damage for tanks. True. But compare him to Ornn, compare him to any tank in top lane, he does significantly less damage than them in tank form. And then when you're sacrificing a lot of your stats, he still does no damage. But look at that. Like, that is just... You won't play this champion. That's the thing. He just won't be played. But ultimately, I do think it's a numbers problem, which is good. Oh, when you're not using a wall, it does so little damage. It really does suck that you lose the health and you don't get any of it back. Okay, I didn't... Allah! Am I dead? I'm not dead. Oh no. I'm dead. I don't do anything. So I will upload this video because it kind of does show what lane phase is like. I don't think we've massively misplayed this. We're against a Camille, a standard top laner. I don't even think Shmion has been playing all out here. And if he was playing all out, we'd be way more demolished. Like, we actually have 0 1v1 strength. So we'll play another game because some people already in Twitch chat, before I played this game, people are like, Huz, you just do the Bruiser build. I didn't want to do the Bruiser build first because he's ultimately designed to be a tank. That's what he is going to be. And I do think it's just a number problem that is clearly he is needing buffs in the number department. And when he gets those buffs, I think it'll be okay. But maybe we'll try the thing is, with if I try the Bruiser build, yeah, maybe it'll go better than this game for me. But when Riot go to actually properly balance this champion, he will not be doing a Bruiser build. That's the thing. So it's a weird position to be in. Look at the trade difference. Shmion, please. Oh, I didn't hit the wall. I don't do any damage. And Ornn does like more than double my damage. Holy moly. Okay. Holy jeez. But it's good to do. Again, this is ultimately what PBE stuff is for, is testing this out. It's just not... I think Renekton does more damage. Yep. I think everything does more damage, I'm gonna be honest. But we've done it. If you guys appreciate that we're going to do the testing, then do throw a like on the video. Massively appreciate if you do. And again, we've tried, obviously, to put a relative equal skill person against myself. So I wasn't... If I was against someone that was in silver or gold, then maybe I could have done something. But I'm going to be completely honest, I doubt it. Because where do you see right now where this champion with his tank mode would even get a kill by himself? Because I don't even see it where I would even get it. So obviously over here is the new vote system for dragons and stuff. So I'm going to say give. If I had TP, I might have said take. Ultimately, here's the funny thing. I think Cassante, in his current state, yes, he needs to do more damage 100% when he's ulting, but his actual tank form, this is how much damage tanks should do. None. But the problem is, so many things in League of Legends do damage when they shouldn't do damage. Everybody's like, dude, he does none. And yeah, he doesn't do any, but still. Go in! Oh. Oh, he didn't have ult, the Rammus. I'm dead. Let's go! You scared, Shmion? You scared? Oh, that was close. You do 0 damage even in damage form. Level difference? It's been like this the entire game. Oh my god. Wow. So, again, I will say I like his kit. That's a good thing. We'll take that as a positive. But my god, he needs buffs. Like, maybe if other content creators, they're doing the bruiser build, then maybe, yeah, you can get a bit of success doing the bruiser build. Maybe that's possible. But that is not what he's supposed to be. Would a mythic item first change anything? It wouldn't change this much. That's the thing. It would definitely not change enough for us to go, oh, look, he's actually kind of strong. Oof. So the whole enemy team has kind of got fed anyway, so it has been a stomp, but... yeah. But the first impression is important. Jesus. Didn't even ult. I tried. I'm so beyond weak. It's unreal. And I've been weak the entire game. Ugh. So again, a little bit rough, but most content creators probably won't upload a video of actually doing not great and playing against someone of similar skill. I presume most content creators go, dude, he's insanely broken. Look at me going 10-0 when it's not real. So, yeah, I think it's worth showing. Did you always get a mythic item first? No. There's a lot of champions that don't. Don't do any damage in damage form. Oh my god. Well, again, there you go. What's the bonus now? 31 AD and everything. Again, 31 attack damage and 16 Omnivamp for you to have half your health and 65% of your armor and magic resist bonus of it, of your items, is gone. That's never mathematically ever going to be worth it. Ever. Uh-oh. We have to run away from a Swain. I'm trying to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, gee. Okay, there we go. Yeah, a little bit of a stomp has happened across the board, so that's unfortunate. But specifically in top lane, he wasn't banned. He wasn't terrible. I mean, it was terrible the whole time, but it wasn't... He wasn't bad when he got ganks. I'll say that as a positive. But every other part of his game, we were beyond weak. Like, beyond weak. Oh, let's take that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take that dragon. Yeah. But, oof, this champion, wow, that... I've tested pretty much every single new champion in League of Legends for at least the past 5 years. This is probably the weakest one, like, of actual feel of how he feels. Oh, no. Is PB dead? Oh, no. We might not be able to do any more. Also, hang on. It's the window. Give me a second. There. And here. Yeah, the close second, I would say, would be Gwen. When Gwen first went on PB, she was very weak. And there you go. Gwen was very, very, very weak, but I would put Cassante weaker. Like, I'm not kidding. I couldn't trade at all. I couldn't all in. Yeah, like there was just no... In modern day League, there was no benefit to play this champion over anything else. So I think mainly it's numbers. Like, Shmeon, you're in chat now. What was your opinion? Like, presumably very easy to lane against because I basically did no damage. Like, the thing I've said is when I got a gank, a lot of CC. Between a Rammus and a Cassante, we can lock you down, we can kill you in the early game. But in actual laning, there was no trading. I lost every trade. Then when I was damage mode, the stats that I got for losing so much tankiness, you just basically killed me every time for free. So, like, right now, and again, I have to make it clear, I think it's a numbers problem that they will be able to fix by just adjusting. He needs way more... One, hilariously, he needs more damage in tank form, and I know I hate saying that, but if you actually want to bring him to the same level as other ones in meta on all the tanks in top lane, he has to do more damage. He will not be played otherwise. You cannot, in modern day League, do that little damage in tank form. But also when he's in damage form, you need to do way more damage than that. You're sacrificing most of your tank stats to still do nothing. So I don't know. Very, very, very odd. But let me know what you guys think. I think people in Twitch chat, hey Hawkey, have said that a lot of content creators apparently are actually saying he is on the weaker side. So potentially what we'll do, especially if PBE is dead now, which is a shame, I can't play another game. So we'll leave it until hopefully he gets another buff. Hopefully he'll get a buff pretty quick. And then we'll probably revisit him on the PBE, because I'd actually kind of like to play him. I actually think he's cool. If they do it well, I think he'll actually be pretty sick. But in his current state, it's pretty much pointless. So what does Shmeon say very quick? Yeah, the client is dead. You think it's a very easy matchup for Camille and me. His Q is so similar to Yone, so it's easier to dodge. I couldn't fight you pre-first base IMO. I needed to kite you, but once I had Sheen, it was a lot easier to trade. Yeah, and just the damage just went away. But anyway, that's going to be it. That's my first impression of Cassante. Apologies, it has to be a bit of a sour one, but that I'm not going to pretend that this champion's amazing when he's definitely not. I don't want to give a falseness to what he actually is. He needs a buff. There's no doubt. Anyway, that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Let me know what you think down below. Adios, amigos. Goodbye.